United won. Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Let's start there because there's a lot to get into with the game, performances, tactics, personnel, substitutions. But Jadon Sancho, just on him, is he silencing the haters? Is it like, you know what I mean? People who are, you know what I mean, getting onto him, he's not this, he's not that. Is he starting to say, hang on a minute, like I'm here now?
He's done well. He's done well today. Had one big moment. Was shaky in the first half and in the second half. You know, misplaced a few balls here and there. And I think he got 70 minutes or 60 minutes today. Yeah, 65 minutes today. So he played well. Again, you know, following up the ball from the clearance from Bruno and then scoring the goal. Very good goal as well, by the way.
I'm thinking just square it. Just square it to Rashford. Don't mess about. Just get the goal. But the confidence to just kind of give the little shimmy and sit Mendy down was...
It's a big confidence thing for him as well going forward. And he starts today. He starts today, which is a good thing as well. Away from home against Chelsea, a big club. So
3 starts in a row now then. If you're going back to Watford, I know we lost, but he started that game. Starts Villarreal, scores. Starts this game, scores. So he's building a little something there.
It's good, man. I'm
surely going to start against Arsenal.
I'm so happy to see that, man. So, like, you know, for Sancho, good. The team overall was poor today. To be honest with you, it was poor today. But an away performance, Flex. An away performance at the end of the day, in any Premier League era, against the top team, 1-1, away from home, you would take that. So poor overall today, but we had to build ourselves into the game. 0-0 for the first half. We were saying, you know, that's a good positive. It's a positive.
That was the only positive at half time, innit? Yeah. I think we had like how many we had like 20 something 5% possession or something like that. Something stupid like that. Chelsea corners galore. Not chances galore, but shots galore anyway. But to go in at 0-0, what do you think changed second half?
Just our impetus to attack, committing more bodies forward. Because to be honest with you, it was resolute defending from our back too. Lindelof was shaky in the first half, yes, but you know, from crosses they were blocking it well. It was just Wan-Bissaka, to be honest with you, that was giving away these chances. He's like he doesn't want to mark the winger and he doesn't communicate with his centre back well enough to deal with the striker, and then it just always goes over his head. But the other, you know, Tellers played well today. And second half, that showed, you know, that the 2 centre-backs were solid, blocking everything. Every single cross that came in was good. You know, checked it. So it was all right in the second half. We came out a lot more and we had a bit more possession. I think that's when we really came into the game, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Second half.
I mean, you saw Fred, you know, I thought he was man of the match, Fred.
Yep.
I know some people are going to give it to Sancho, some people saying De Gea for the save that he made. It can go either way. Definitely wasn't Scott McTominay, which Sky Sports seemed to think it was. But, you know, we will see different things. But Fred's second half, apart from trying to dink Mendy, when he should never have done that, he got on the ball a bit, didn't he, and started showing some character, some responsibility, along with the other things you get from Fred, which is energy.
The hard work, tenacity.
There
was a lot of good pressing moments from him as well. And there was times that we needed the ball to break to us or we needed to break up that play. You know, a lot of times, you know, Wan-Bissaka would carry the ball and lose it. And then we needed someone to cover in and get that ball back for us. So Fred played well today. You can't always get onto him, you know, about his performances when he gives you that hard work and energy. And we had a midfield 3 today against their midfield 2. So, you know, it was able to utilize good runners and hunt down the ball. So it was good today. I think it was good today from Fred. Scott, again, I don't think he played particularly well at all.
He hasn't played well for quite a while, innit? Like, he just hasn't been at the races.
Has he had an injury? I think he
came back from an injury, didn't he? And then since then...
a bit sluggish from there. Matic was a bit slow as well in there, but he's the only one that looks like an out-and-out holder out of the two. Them two like to break lines and get forward a bit, even though they play a lot of sideways passes. But there's not much for us to take out of this in terms of us, you know, because in the first half we were sitting back completely. In the second half we came out a lot more. I'm not sure if I liked Carrick's substitutions, if I'm honest. You know, Ronaldo didn't really do much. Lingard didn't get enough minutes to really affect the game, but he got the team selection right in terms of producing, you know, a team that's going to counter-attack. Rashford was non-existent in the first half, but in the second half came alive, as did Sancho. So, you know, it was.
That show we got a reaction out of him then. Yeah. That shows that, you know, we talk about how important half times are, and in the context of Michael Carrick being here for 1.5 games at that point, at that half time in the Chelsea game, to get a bit of a reaction. Yes, the goal comes from a mistake. I get that, but just the generic kind of just trying to just play a little bit more on the front foot. It still wasn't perfect, and then a mistake had to happen. But then after that, we started knocking it about a bit before the clumsy penalty by Wan-Bissaka. But did it show that he kind of managed to get a little bit of a response out of it?
You're right. Because we were saying, as footballers, you should have something inside of you to go and chase and hunt down players. And maybe that wasn't really being shown in the first half. But in the second half, players were higher up the pitch. The goal, like we were saying before, just gives you that bit of, encouragement to go in and attack the game. So, and he must have said something to them because Rashford came out firing. So it was all right. It was all right. It's something to build on. It's a point. It's something to build on. And we're just looking forward now to the Arsenal game where we're going to be with our home crowd. And, we're going to have the impetus to attack. We're going to have to be the ones to go out and play the forward football.
Sure, we won't see Bruno Fernandes in the false line against Arsenal at home.
That was weird.
It didn't work as well, did it?
That was weird, Flex. Honestly, because, he would drop so far deep and still wouldn't be able to help us play out. So it's not even like he was playing in the half spaces higher up in the 10 areas and trying to get the ball long into him like they were doing sometimes. Because when we were pressing them, they would just play a ball over the top and someone would be able to hold it. It was weird. I feel like he's in a rut right now, but it's the character of the man, to still want to step out, put on the Man United shirt every week. I mean, bad mistake against Watford, a cross ball pass, and then again this.
What was he? I don't know what he was thinking there.
Yeah. So, but again, character of the man, he still comes out, plays, and that's what you have to do as a footballer, is to play through the rough periods, So, I think he should get rested. I think Donny needs to come on.
So what, against Arsenal? Are you saying?
I'm saying Bruno, even though he's a big character for the club, I want to see Donny on there now, and I do feel like the management think it's Donny or Bruno, so why not just play Donny?
Finish off man of the match. Who was it?
I'm gonna say Fred, like I was saying. I like what he offered us today. Against an organised Chelsea side that know whatever kind of scenario you play against them, they know how to move the ball, where to move it to next. And he was closing down as much as he could and had a few good... He should have scored. He should have scored. At least hit that. Just at least hit him, man.
Yeah, maybe not should have definitely scored from where he was, but just not done that.
Yeah. At least hit him, man. So, but I'm still going to give it to him. I like how he did.
On Thursday.